All right, boys and girls, it's springtime and there are butterflies coming. Some are already here. We're going to look at our scholastic news, read along as we learn about butterflies, and when you're finished, complete the assigned worksheets. There are two of them, and I know you don't have the scholastic news. It's in this video. And if you need to download and print a copy, I've uploaded that as well. All right, so butterflies are back. In the spring, the sky fills up with butterflies. One of these butterflies took an extra long trip. Can you guess which one? All right, now pages 2 and 3, I'm going to use a, um, a different voice, a reader, to help you follow along the highlighted words. If you don't want to hear that voice, you can just turn the volume down and read at your own pace. Okay, and then I'll see you on the last page.
Monarchs on the move. Can you find the monarch butterfly on the cover? Monarch butterflies make an amazing trip every year. As you read, think about how butterflies can change as they migrate. It's a beautiful, sunny summer day. You look up into the sky. You see a bright orange and black monarch butterfly fluttering by. You turn around and see another, and another. Soon, the sky is full of monarchs. Where did these beautiful butterflies come from? Too cold for butterflies. To answer that question, we need to go back in time. The butterfly's story started almost a whole year ago. Last autumn, the weather started getting colder. The monarch butterflies couldn't stick around in the cold weather. They needed to go somewhere warmer. So they migrated. They traveled thousands of miles to a new home. Winter in a tree. The butterflies flew south all the way to Mexico. There, they landed on tree trunks. They could finally rest. They stayed on the trees all winter. These trees make a perfect winter home for monarch butterflies. Flying north. Winter turned to spring. The weather got warmer back up north. It was time to migrate again. The monarchs flew back north. This time, they stopped along the way. They laid their eggs on milkweed plants. Those eggs hatched into caterpillars, and the caterpillars were hungry. They munched on the milkweed plants. They ate and ate. Soon, they went through a metamorphosis. They grew and changed until they were adult butterflies. Those adults flew north. They flew and flew. They laid eggs on milkweed plants. Those eggs hatched and turned into butterflies too. This happened over and over again. Spring turned to summer. Finally, some adult butterflies made it to the northern parts of the United States. They had reached their summer home at last. Summer vacation. And now that brings us back to those butterflies filling up the sky. Those butterflies will stick around all summer. They will rest on colorful flowers and flutter by on warm summer breezes. They will enjoy the summer sun until the weather starts to get cold in the autumn. Then they will need to migrate south and start the whole big trip all over again. by Blair Rainsford. Monarch butterflies huddle together on a tree. The tree stretches up into the sky. A butterfly rests on a milkweed plant. Monarch migration. This map shows some of the different paths monarch butterflies take when they migrate north and south. Key: Autumn path of monarch butterflies. Spring path of monarch butterflies.
Okay, I know the key is a little difficult to see, but if you look at that map, the orange lines show what the monarch butterflies do in the autumn. Now they are traveling thousands of miles. They're going south. It's amazing that those little creatures can cover such a great distance. The green arrows, the green lines are what they do in the spring. They come back up north because it gets warmer. Okay, let's move on. Now I know this is a little different because we don't have the actual copy of the Scholastic News. So I'm going to read this part to you. If you have this printed out, fill the answer in. If not, that's okay. I'm looking at the top. The life of a monarch butterfly. Read about the life cycle of a monarch butterfly, then answer the questions. And we've talked about life cycles a lot already in our Studies Weekly. Number 1, egg. A female butterfly lays an egg on a milkweed leaf. She makes glue in her body that sticks the egg to the leaf. 2, larva. After about 4 days, a larva hatches from the egg. The larva is also called a caterpillar. It eats milkweed leaves. 3, pupa. After about 2 weeks, the larva hangs from a leaf. It turns into a pupa. It is also called a chrysalis. 4, adult. About 2 more weeks go by. The pupa turns into an adult butterfly. The adult butterfly shakes out its wings and flies away. And here are the questions. Number 1, what is another name for a larva? Is it egg, caterpillar, or pupa? Number 2, which one is also called a chrysalis? Larva, pupa, adult. Number 3, what does the larva eat? Flowers, ladybugs, milkweed leaves. Number 4, about how long does it take before the egg hatches? 4 days, 2 weeks, all summer. All right, now once you have this answered, here is the worksheet. Now you can print this or you can view it online. I do have it posted. Or you can use this video. I'm going to read everything just to give you an idea of what you need to do. You'll probably need, if you don't have a printout, you'll need to rewind and go back into the video to get the answers. So I'm looking at the top. Read and think. Read your issue of Scholastic News. As you read, stop and answer the questions below. Number 1, start reading the article. Stop at winter in a tree. Why do monarch butterflies have to migrate in the autumn? Number 2, read Winter in a Tree, then stop. Where do the monarchs rest during the winter? Number 3, read Flying North, then stop. What makes milkweed plants a good place for monarchs to lay eggs? Hint, what happens when the eggs hatch? Ooh. Number 4, where do the adult butterflies spend their summers? Okay, the answers are back a couple of minutes ago in the video. If you don't remember them, so go back and get them, and you can write these answers out on a piece of paper, or if you've printed it out, you can write them on this. And that's it for science for today. Have a great day. The end.